Hello everyone, we are going to be heading into grand finals of the Australian Hopes and Dreams 2 Electric Boogaloo bracket. Today is my co-commentator, XR,
Hello.
and we will be heading into game 1. Grand finals is XR versus Skidron, and we're going to head right into the game. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we have a waiting room pick, of course, being a very popular stage to gentlemen too among Australians.
Yeah, well, especially among me and Skidron. We love the stage.
So Skidron, coming from the loser's side, is gonna have to win 2 sets if he wants to win the tournament, which is gonna be tough, especially against an opponent like XR, who's currently just demolishing Skidron. Skidron's only gone 14%, and XR is looking pretty dominant so far. So
Pretty easy for me to lose this lead, especially with Isaac versus Puff.
for sure. Of course, hand up gonna be killing extremely early. One thing I'd be expecting Skitron to do is maybe a bit more dash dancing to try and make himself less predictable, or some different approaches, but he seems to be going with the same approach and he's not really trying to play his neutral game. So I think that's why XR is able to just get in and fly and get all these combos off, because Skidron's not really mixing up his approach.
He's already pushed back the lead right now. It's nearly an even game.
Yeah, a lot of Skidron's moves are going to be killing now. Just barely misses that vine. XR is going to capitalize off of that. Goes for the rest, does not quite get it. And that's the down smash.
Yeah, that was pretty painful. That rest definitely would have killed them.
So, yeah, you don't really want to be missing those, especially mid-bracket. That was a good perfect shield by XR. He just wasn't able to get his forward air out in time. Skidron getting that down tilt, getting the back air, gets the hand up. Trying to go for that second one, but good DI drifting out on XR. If he had drifted in, he would have gone hit by a second hand and dying there. Of course, both of these players, having played each other a lot, probably know what to expect from each other.
Yeah, I'm always running away from that hand up. It's killed me at like 20% before, like when I'm floating above the top.
Going for the down smash, does not quite get it though. Gets the nair.
Reading all of Skidron's jumps when he's off stage, but I can't really capitalize on it because Isaac's kind of floaty. I can't really combo him.
Yeah. You are getting these back airs though, which are proving to be pretty effective. And just a Randy F smash is gonna
The
take it.
double S smash, yeah. If you miss it, just do it again.
Skitron getting that forward air right there. Skitron not DIing in. Haven't really seen him make that mistake that often, and he's gonna get the vine forward smash there. So good move to use.
Yeah, especially because when he uses it, he normally approaches, so that makes me want to shield, and then he just throws out Vine.
Good rest from XR. That's gonna put him at a very healthy lead. If he can get
Yeah, and
another
that
combo like that, he can take the game.
yeah, the 40 arrest is a really good combo to go on Isaac, especially because Skidron likes to be in the air. So all I need to do is catch a jump.
Goes for the rest, but unfortunately doesn't get it, and that's going to cost him the stock. One thing that XR could have done better there was realize that the position he was in wasn't really that good from the perspective of how Skidron DI'd. He could have just waited. Skidron, of course, going to be expecting that rest. He could have just jabbed for a jab reset and then gone for rest there. There's a chance that Skid could have teched it regardless, but that's still a pretty good punish that you can get out of tech chase.
Yeah, that wasn't a good rest. But it's fine because I was up a stock.
Yeah.
I just have to not lose this one, and that one nearly did it.
And so Skidron not quite killing him. Goes for that down air. Not sure if down air is going to work at this percent though. Gets the edge cancel, doesn't quite get the punish from it though. XR playing very safe and just going for these air dodges. Does not want to risk anything.
The air dodging is a big part of this matchup, because Isaac just throws out hitboxes everywhere.
Gets that dash attack. The reverse back air. No ledge hog, does get the up smash though. Unfortunate position for Skidron. And the pseudo taunt by resting.
Yep, definitely. The mind games again.
Well, that was a pretty good performance by Skidron, but he wasn't quite able to seal it out. Anyway, we're going to be moving on to game 2 here. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we have the same stage, and looks like we have the same stage and the same characters.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Skidron likes the stage so much.
Why do you like the stage a lot?
Well, against other characters, I've got rollout, and they don't have platforms to camp on.
Makes sense. XR going for that reverse back air isn't quite going to be able to land it though. So you can see here in this disadvantage, XR is really just pushing the pressure out, trying to throw hitboxes out. Regardless of whether or not they're going to hit, it's forcing Skidron into a shielding position where he can get a punish. But Skidron has gone out of disadvantage and even putting XR in disadvantage. And now we're practically at resetted neutral.
These up tilts keep hitting me whenever I approach from the air.
Yeah, the problem is Puff is just so light that she's not going to get comboed out of it. But eventually, because she is light, she is going to die from it. Unfortunately, Skidron didn't really play that shield pressure good. If I were him in that situation, I would have gone for the dash attack and then for maybe a dash grab because you stayed in shield. But sometimes adapting to shields is tough mid-game. Also, instead of going for that double jump, he could have just gone for a hand up. Going for hand down. Does get back aired though. XR at an incredibly high percent though.
I'm just running away.
Gets that nair. Goes for the up air there. Gets killed though in the process. Ooh, good shield pressure by XR right there. Of course, side B bearing very good for that.
That could have been a rest there after that 40, but I didn't go for it.
Yeah, sometimes though, sometimes you're not prepared to go for the Hail Mary in the moment. Or even the confirm in the moment. Rolls twice, a very odd option. Sub throw. Goes for side B down, doesn't quite get the second hit though. Good get off me tool. Skidron needed that if he was going to get back on stage there. Get up attack. Doesn't go for the up air. The up air would have killed there because XR jumped. So it covered both of those options. All XR could have done there was try and throw out a hitbox and air dodge.
It might not have connected if I jumped. I know I've jumped out of it a few times.
I think it would have in that situation, but unfortunately, recovery does not snap ledge, so that's going to be a punish from XR right there. There's the hand pressure, doesn't quite get the third one out though. Let's see, air dodge. Forward air to Clank with the down tilt.
We're just throwing a bunch of hitboxes out and hoping they connect.
Well, and even if they don't, it's still putting Skidron in a box, basically. Limits his movement, because there's hitboxes everywhere. Skitron's really gonna need to find an opening here. Because XR's just gonna keep throwing out these hitboxes and Skid can't really do anything.
Yeah, I'm constantly approaching here for some reason. I guess my frame data is better than his up close, but it's still pretty scary to be right next to Isaac.
I mean, you're also at a % disadvantage. So you kind of have to approach in this situation.
Not always.
Gets the up air. Covers the jump there. I think you would have had to drift in if you were to live to that.
Yeah, that wasn't good DI.
No, the DI was fine. The drift after the DI is what you needed. Because realistically, the only thing I can think you could do would be DI up in that situation. Good forward smash. He's gonna need to get this if he wants to not lose this. And the hand up killing at 40%. That was...
Buff. Light character.
That was quite frankly stupid.
Yep.
Why did... You know
Isaac
what?
can
We're
also
not gonna
confirm
go
into that.
Anyway, is that game 2 or game 3?
So that was game 2, that's 1-1.
Well, moving on to game 3 now. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we have the toss pick. Finally moving on from the constant choice of waiting room.
Yeah, well with this stage, hand up should not be killing as early as it was last game.
Yeah. That was most definitely a problem. See up tilt.
Yeah, good DI on that up tilt from Skidron there.
Something I haven't really seen XR do this set is up tilt rest. Because up tilt rest works pretty reliably on literally every character in the cast.
Not really on Isaac. Isaac is just too floaty.
There's the hand up. Gonna take the stock again. XR's kind of put in this situation where he doesn't really have many good DI options. I see why this, at least according to XR, is a -4 matchup.
Yep, definitely.
Seems like Isaac just has a lot of tools that Puff doesn't. Goes for the hand up, but I think he would have had to use it in the other direction. Good tech. Goes for 2 rolls, not really going for actions out of shield. Goes for the shield grab, but doesn't get it. XR not getting that punish from the landing lag.
Yeah, that was a failed dash cancel F smash actually.
Oh. Ooh, good pressure from Skidron. Good
Puff
shield.
went down is a different character than Puff went up.
Yeah. One thing I think Skidron could have done there is because XR shields that a lot. I think he could have stalled it so that he could have predicted the shield and then he could have released it later. Because then if he just holds it there, it puts Puff in this situation where all she can do is roll or get hit by it by coming out of shield.
Yeah, Puff has really terrible out of shield options.
So I'd be expecting Skidron to capitalize off of that more often, but I haven't really seen him be doing that. And he gets arrested, putting Skidron at an even point of the game with XR again. XR doing a good job of just making distance, but it's gonna get caught by that. Skidron with the DI in. XR not going for the rest though, probably knowing that it won't kill at such a low %. Gets Gaia.
Yeah, the percent where up tilt rest will connect, it probably won't kill.
Skidron tries to get the Gaia punish, but goes for back air. And it's going to take a forward smash right there. Does not tech that, but XR doesn't go for the get off of the ledge to a punish, but does get the double forward air. Not really much Skidrin could have done right there.
Yeah, good old Wall of Pain.
Going for the charge F smash, just showing that Skidrin's desperate at this point, but that platform's gonna give Skidrin the boost he needs to kill. Unfortunate
I'm sure that would
situation.
kill on the ground. I was at 62%.
Not with that DI though. I mean, there's probably a high chance that it would. I don't think it would though. Goes for Gaia. This is unfortunately too far away. One thing I've noticed Puff seems to do is she doesn't really seem to have as much hit stun as other characters.
She has enough to combo into rest.
No, I mean like, she doesn't take that much hit stun.
Is there a hit stun difference in this game? Characters take different amounts of hit stun?
I think it depends on combo weight. Because you will fly faster and then the hit stun wears off. Goes for hand up. Good
Puff being
catch with
light
the
and
hand.
floaty already escapes most combos. Not that one though.
That
one
was
just kills
really
me.
good. It's a pretty good performance by Skidrin there. Just being able to snag that last stock. Moving on to game 4 now. Toss pick again. XR, of course, trying to avoid dying off the top, as that's what most of Skidrin's moves are going to be killing with. If only WarioWare was legal.
Why do you really want WarioWare to be legal?
I think that it's just a good stage. Good
I
confirmed
think
by
it's a
Skidrin.
terrible stage.
But it has a high ceiling, highest ceiling out of any stage, so it'd be really good for you.
Well, that up here would have killed regardless of what stage I'm on.
And that was a good rest read. Skidrin, of course, rolling out of shield a lot. He's gonna get
Yeah,
punished for
finally
it.
capitalized on that.
Gets the up air. I think on Yoshi's he would have been dead. And the up air again. Skidrin sitting with a very comfortable lead here. Of course,
Yeah, that
Puff just
confirmed.
being able to rest you and make it even again. But
Hopefully.
it's a dash attack. Does a good job waiting with the hand, but doesn't go for up, instead goes for down. It's a down smash. It's really, really good position for Skidrin, but and it even gets out of disadvantage pretty well. Just Skidrin going for all these rules and not getting punished for them. He is gonna die
Puff is
there.
pretty slow on the ground. It's really hard to punish a roll.
Yeah, makes sense.
I would have to read it in advance if I want to punish it.
Well, yeah, he does it a lot, so.
Yeah, that's how I got that rest. But that rest, even with that rest, I'm still down 2 stocks.
Yeah, Skidrin just has such an overwhelming advantage right now. So it's gonna be a steady climb up a hill for for XR. And all Skidrin needs is one up air. He could have gone it there, but he does live to that forward throw.
Yeah, Skidrin, he knows how to DI forward throw.
Unlike somebody I know. Skidrin is gonna come down from Angel Plat. Looking at these hands. Goes for that dash attack, isn't quite gonna hit. Hand down. Goes for the... This isn't
So
really
difficult
able...
for me to approach. All these hands everywhere, the up tilts.
Gets the Hail Mary up smash. XR, of course, approaching a lot in that situation. Skidron probably recognized that if he just threw out a smash attack, he'd be able to land it. And that's going to be the bracket reset.
Yeah, back to 0-0.
That was quite the situation. So 0-0. Now XR being on loser's side can definitely lose here. Skidron being hands down the best Isaac player in
Hands down. Is
Australia.
that an Isaac fun?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's got all the momentum on his side now. He just won 3 games in a row.
All he has to do is keep this up and he can win the tournament. That's going to be a lot of PR points.
Oh yeah, PR points. That's all these tournaments are for, I guess.
I mean, there's no money on the line.
True.
You
Not
could
yet,
you
anyway.
could contribute some of your 2 minute noodles though. Maybe make that the prize pot. Whoever wins gets 2 minute noodles.
We've actually had prize pot tournaments before.
Really?
Yeah, just some guy gave out $20, 10 to the winner, 5 to the 2 runner-ups.
And I believe bankruptcy is coming up.
Skidron actually won that tournament.
It already happened?
Yeah.
I didn't realize JMI's bankruptcy already happened.
No. Just some guys won. Bangers and
Oh.
Flash.
Oh yeah,
Bankruptcy
Bangers and
hasn't happened
Flash
yet.
8.
Yeah, Skidron won that one. That was the only tournament I have lost so far.
Did you win Bangers and Flash 7?
Well, I've won every tournament this season other than the prize pool one.
Okay. Guess the nerves got to you.
Maybe. No, I think it was the that was when 1.3 came out, and Isaac was completely different. So I wasn't used to anything.
Ah.
I do hate that they buffed his character as well.
It's not that huge of a buff, in my opinion.
I mean, up smash it was faster. I don't know. I guess he was also nerfed in a way. Side tilt.
Anyway,
Vine.
we should probably move into game 1 here. 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
I'm going red puff here because I'm angry. Angry that he reset the bracket.
Do you do that?
Yeah, sometimes.
So, Skidron with all the game momentum is going to want to carry this forward, but I'm not sure if he can handle angry XR. Coming with the red puff.
He's handling pretty well so far.
Yeah, even with the lead. Does not go for the up air. I believe up air would have hit there, but
Probably would have killed.
sometimes you don't really make the best options in the heat of the moment. It's going for that forward air string, but doesn't quite get it. XR,
He's holding on to down B too long there.
Yeah, that was a really good reverse back air. XR getting hit by down tilt there, putting him in disadvantage. Really gonna... Just gonna get hit. Hit by that hand up.
Yeah, drifted the wrong way there.
Back air. Goes for the ledge hog, but Skidron gonna recover. Does DI the forward throw though. Yeah, Skidron's
Up
really
tilt's
gonna need
staying
to
out
get
so
percent
long.
on.
I try to approach on the air and then the up tilt just catches me.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And Puff can't really approach on the ground. Yeah, Skidron unfortunately didn't get to build the lead that he wanted on that stock, but It's still enough to nearly kill XR and put Skidron in a very comfortable and good position.
Only I stayed on ledge.
And that's a rest. Really good combo by XR.
Yeah, it's why you don't DI in on the down throw.
I mean, you usually expect DI out, so sometimes it can be a good mix-up, but it's a gamble at that point. Skidron going for the really long hand. And the hand refresh. Yeah, you'll see Skidron do this over and over again. Every time XR tries to approach from the air, he just goes for up tilt, and it's gonna hit because it's a projectile. Doesn't really matter that he gets hit. The projectile just stays out, and it's even gonna kill around this
There
percent.
is it again. That's why I'm not approaching right now, because I'm just getting hit by up tilt.
I mean, you have the lead, you don't need to approach.
Exactly.
You even went for the RC dash.
Oh, the RC dash. Yeah, I always do that. But on Puff, it actually doesn't change anything.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. See, just did it there.
Oh well.
Goes for that forward smash, but XR getting the sweet spot on his recovery. Gonna trade there. Skidron, although he had a lead at the start, XR's pretty much taken that entire lead and given it to himself. Hand up.
The platforms on the side of Toz are just, it's my home now.
Yeah, you kind of just go there a lot, because Skidron can't really do anything about it. That was a really good jump from ledge to back air. Of course, jumping from ledge in this game, not having any startup. And then he was going for the mind games.
Well, he was using down B, and that won't hit me up there.
T-posing a bit. XR going in. And back to camping.
Yep. I'm waiting for him to overcommit with his hand, and then I just try to go in and rack up some damage.
But you got a little impatient there and died for it.
Yeah, got a little greedy. Still up
Skidron
23%.
not going for the RC dash, although I would expect him to. He might not know how to do it, though.
I've taught him how to do it, so he does know how. He just likes shield dropping better.
So he's JSG 2.0.
Yep, everyone shield drops except for me. I RC dash.
Almost gets it down, and that's going to be a down smash.
Yeah.
Skidron keeping this momentum he's gained. That will be his 4th win in a row. Moving on to game 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Going back to waiting room for XR's counter pick. Realizing that it worked for him that first game that they played, maybe toss isn't the right pick.
Yeah, true.
One thing that Hungrybox actually says is he does not like to run back. He believes that if you lost, maybe the reason you lost is the stage, so you should probably switch it.
Skidron's favorite stage, so banning it like round 1 is something I've been doing against him. But then he just goes Tower of Salvation, and it's just the same, but with the side platforms.
I think Toss is a little different in terms of length of the stage, though.
Very flat, though.
And good work getting that forward throw. Unfortunately, Skidron's 120% is That kill percent is also gonna be Puff at like 70%, so XR is pretty much in the same position. He just really can't get comboed, so it's the guy.
They also can't get in though.
And there's the run forward. Gets down smashed.
Yeah.
One thing I don't really see the
dash grab.
Australians do often is shield stopping. Considering how
Shield
much...
stopping?
Yeah, that's basically when you initiate like a run forward. Like you run forward and then you press the shield and it stops you and you go into shield.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, you should do it more because it's really good in neutral. Like if you know your
My
opponent...
neutral is mostly in the air, so...
Yeah, that's fair, but... Like, Skidron's coming with all these, like, attacks all the time. Shield stopping can just be really good. I don't really see Epitaph or JSG doing it.
I guess it's something we could take into consideration.
For sure.
Next time we lab.
Do you guys lab? I thought
Well,
nobody labs.
I lab rest combos.
Why?
Because otherwise I can't get them.
They're like the most free combos in the world, though.
Yeah, but there's plenty of them. So just learn how to do all of them.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but... Good work getting that up tilt right there. If we had an up tilt counter for how many times Skidron's landed up tilt, it'd probably be like 30.
Too much.
Because he's hit it a lot. XR just trying to hit any move at all, but Skidron's gonna take that right there.
Yeah, I get caught in the air with Vine.
XR not quite able to get it.
Here's the wall of pain though.
Skidron DIing in 4 times in a row for literally no reason. It's gonna cost him his life.
Well, it's pretty scary to DI out on that.
I think it's smart.
But scary.
I mean, true, but I don't really see why it's scary.
You're off stage versus Puff.
Yeah, you just DI out.
Now, not everyone has that mindset.
True. Anybody can be a top player while commentating. But it's a lot harder to be a top player while playing the game.
Well, anyone can be a top player in Australia.
And the unfortunate rest call out there.
Yeah,
Also,
I
the
tried
quote.
the style there.
Yeah, unfortunately did not work out for you. The what I said, by the way, is a quote from Kansas, who is the GOAT commentator.
Well, anyone can be a top player while commentating.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to pick out somebody's habits and their issues and name what's better to do when you're a commentator than when you're actually playing the game. Good forward throw. And the forward throw again isn't quite gonna kill though. I think if he had gone for 2 more pummels it would have killed, but XR's taking that. The counter pick
Get him with
proving...
the back air trade.
Yeah, the counter pick proving that it was the right play. We will be heading on to game 3 now. 1-1, I believe, in the set. Looks like we have waiting room versus Puff versus Isaac. Also realized I didn't count down. My bad, XR.
That's fine. I
Also,
changed my skin.
Yeah, XR
I'm
no
not...
longer going angry mode. Decides to go back into a calm composure. Is no longer
Puff
throwing
skins
a
are horrible
fit.
anyways. Doesn't have any good ults.
Yeah, I don't think Puff gets any proper recolors, so... They need to give Puff this recolor where she's got, like, boxing gloves. And then she's, like all of her, like, her arms are boxing gloves. With no arms, there's boxing gloves. And then she's got on, like... Well, she doesn't have shoes, of course. And that doesn't really make any sense. But then she has, like, a boxing like shorts on.
Just put some decorations on her, like what Ultimate does, like the flower, the headband, the
Yeah,
hat.
but I think the boxing gloves are better.
What, like Pac-Man?
Yeah. So XR being at 77% right now with only 18% isn't really good for him. This is
I can get a
definitely a
quick rest
situation.
combo.
What?
I could get a quick rest combo
Yeah, for
at his
sure,
system.
but Skidron isn't really gonna let that happen.
No, he's walling me out. But the thing is, if he wishes to wall me out, I don't really have to approach.
Again, a really questionable option from Skidron is he just rolls all the time.
Kind of safe versus Puff.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to punish if you're not expecting this, but at this point, with how many times he's rolled, I'd expect XR to be punishing it, like just reading it. Like every time Skidron shields, I don't think I've seen him once go for an out of shield option, but roll. Okay, just prove me wrong. Went for shield grab there.
Grab and roll. There's another double roll there from Kidron.
Yeah, really what I'd just be expecting is some roll reads, because he's rolling all the time. Not really a good option as it has a bunch of end lag at the end, and it's just really predictable. Goes for the late forward air.
You wanted the strong one there.
And that's gonna kill at 48% again.
The exact same situation.
Also the
I
reason
went for the roll
why,
read there, as you see.
yeah, also the reason why XR even switched to being on toss.
True. But toss was not working.
Skidron not expecting the longer distance, and we've seen XR do this multiple times with the roll and then up smash. It just covers exactly what Skidron's wanting to do. It's up tilt twice. I'm not sure if that was the right option. I think it would have been better to go for double up air, but could be
Yeah.
wrong. Skidron doing a really good job with that Gaia right there.
He's holding it for slightly longer now.
Yeah, because he realizes that you're going to be shielding a lot. So if he can hold it and wait for you to shield, then he can hit you with it. Kind of getting desperate with it, I'd say. Just throwing it out a lot as a body shield.
If he hits it, then that's a combo into up air.
True, but he's going to get ledge hogged and lose his advantage.
Yeah, a bit of an SC from Skidron there, just air dodged off stage.
But that forward air isn't quite going to kill yet. Does get forward tilt. And the back air.
Yeah, waited
Good
for my air
call
dodge
out.
there.
What's your opinion on the sprite redesign? Instead of using the back kick.
I think it looks better.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And of course, down air being thorny now. Good late forward air. There's the jump being eaten, but Skidron gets the call out and does get XR off of him. Skidron's done this a bunch as he'll just throw out the get off me move and then XR gets hit by it. Gaia isn't quite able to get a punish, does get that, and that's going to be the game. It's 2-1 right now.
Yeah, Skidron's game to win it.
Skidron can win this, he wins the tournament. Well, moving on to game 4 now. Will this be the end of the tournament, or will XR win and bring it to a game 9? All in all. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we have the Dreamland pick. XR probably hoping to live longer due to the drastically larger blast zones.
Yep, and rest still kills at really early percents. So that doesn't really affect my kill power.
Yeah. She unfortunately missed down, not down smash, down B there. Does get a nice side B to back air. Would expect XR to use that more, but doesn't really go for
Ivy's
it that
really
often.
slow, so
Yeah, that's true.
just walk into that hand there.
Skitron with the really good call out and the really quick punish.
Yeah, down for up here. I DI'd in on that one.
Skidron, of course, still DIing into XR's aerials, but
We both DI in on everything.
day one habits. We all have a day one habit sometimes. Gets the back air.
Yeah, back here, being my most disjointed move, it's all I have to contest most of his moves.
Not to mention a good kill move as well.
Yeah, kill move and combo move.
Good nair. There's the extend. I never thought that the extend would actually be solid because Puff has to wait so long to charge it, but the extendo hitbox seems to be really good. What are your thoughts on it, XR?
Only because it's hard for Isaac to sweet spot that ledge, so I can get a kill with it.
Yeah, it seems to be doing a lot of good for you. I always
So I
thought
could
it'd
just
just
set that
be...
ledge in F smash, but charging it is a bit easier.
Yeah, I always thought that it would just be like an option that wouldn't really do much good except surprising them like day one when they don't know that it works that way. But I can definitely see how that can be good. Also against Marth, it can probably punish pretty well.
Up, I just edge hog.
Doesn't get the up smash. Skidron getting out of range of that roll. And XR not able to get that forward smash. It's just going to be throwing out these back airs, hoping that one of them can hit. One
Yeah,
of
the
them did
platforms
hit.
gear there give him an option to recover to.
And there's the ledge hog. Very valid and really good option, of course, on a lot of characters. Even Skidron's Isaac, which has a really good recovery.
I wouldn't call Isaac's recovery good, but it's not bad either.
I'd say it's good in the sense that it's really high. It's hard to ledge hog him with it. I mean, sure it has a lot of landing lag, but it's just really hard to ledge hog.
We have a top platform scramble there.
Does get the kill.
Still kills so early, even though Dreamland.
XR's really gonna need to bring this back, and he gets it. Gets the rest, bringing it back to even.
Yeah, the missed tech from Skidron is actually so rare. I did not expect that to work.
But yeah, this is really bad for Skidron. Skidron looked on the verge to winning the tournament, but now XR could definitely just bring it back.
Yeah,
Skidron getting
power
hit by
shield.
his own hand. XR probably asking, why are you hitting yourself?
Yes, exactly.
XR going for these forward airs, hoping that he can land one and just wall of pain, because Skidron DIs in every time.
Every time, but most of the time Wall of Pain works.
Gets the jab reset. Almost gets the second one, doesn't get the jab. Doesn't get the up air, good drift in by Skidron. Still a really good position for XR.
Yep, but I am at kill percent for a hand up, so I have to be wary
Yeah,
about that one.
even on this stage, which has a large blast zone. It's a back air. And the second back air.
Did not
Good get
expect
off.
that hand to hit me.
Yeah, that was a good get off me by Skidron. Goes for Nair. Up tilt. And a down smash.
I nearly killed.
Really close to taking it. And the vine.
We have the whiffed somehow.
Skidron looking a little robbed.
Yeah, I would have died there. Such a close game now. I had about 100% lead. He's brought it back.
Skidron doing a really good job bringing it back, but not quite able to get that. And he's gonna lose the game. So close to winning the tournament, but just barely doesn't.
I was mashing taunt after that F throw.
Yeah.
2-2 though.
Yeah, going on to game 5.
Anyone's game to win.
It's pretty heartbreaking for Skidron. And of course, XR taunting at the end is probably going to affect his mental.
Half the game, the mental game, the physical game.
For sure. 3, 2, 1, go. And we got the first non-toss waiting room pick for all 9 games.
Dreamland would have been that stage, but
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, Dreamland was
this is definitely a rare stage though.
Skidron really wants to take this, as it'd be really good to get 2 tournaments on his belt for this season instead of just 1. Skidron's just really refusing to play neutral.
I mean, this is neutral. This is our neutral.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's fair. We should make a video called an Australian neutral. And it's just this. Because nobody really dash dances in Australia, it seems like. All of you guys kind of just like run in and throw a hitbox out.
I mean, I'm dash dancing in the air, if you call it that.
I mean, dash dancing with Puff still is good. One reason I think that XR gets hit by all these Gaias is because he's told me himself, he does not look at his opponent when he plays. He's always looking at himself. So he's probably not expecting to see that projectile coming. Isn't really.
I do look at him sometimes.
Yes.
Mostly myself, but I'm always watching out for the Gaia animation, like the one that Isaac does when he summons it, his hands up kind of thing. I do look out for that, not the actual rock itself.
It'd just be better if you looked at him the entire game. Good back air. Bringing this back to even game. And Skidron went, not Skidron. XR wins. He got the balloon. That means he wins the tournament. I mean, everybody knows in their hearts what is gonna happen after that.
Yeah, you don't want to DI in on Puff's aerials.
Absolutely not something we've said this entire tournament. XR looking poised to take the tournament. Definitely cannot count Skidron out though.
That wasn't up here. Could have brought it back.
Side B up. Gets up tilted. Those forward airs again. Skidron actually missing 2 techs in a row. He is going to get hit by the hand there, though. XR just putting this lead on. 3 stocks to 1. Not a good
And the other villain.
situation for Skidron at all.
Yeah, I'm reading his jumps off stage there.
Dash attack. And the vine. Good up smash right there.
I do think Vine is kind of a stupid move. It's just a too easy way to confirm, in my opinion.
I mean, it's slow. Has a lot of end lag. Can be
I love that
punished pretty
zero and it's
easily.
still converted to grab.
I mean, yeah, but still, like I said, there's a lot of disadvantages to it. It's definitely not a free option. Skidron DIing in on every single one of those aerials, like, once again.
Yeah, and he jumped into that one. Won't work there, the charge F smash.
It's hit by that. Yeah, and the forward smash isn't quite gonna take it, though. And the back air. Really good position for XR. But Skidron's still making it back. Goes for the jab. It's the forward air. Good forward tilt covering the runaway. Hand down.
I think it was about here where I just pretended I was on my last stock so I wouldn't do anything too risky.
And there's the forward throw. Skidron's still just barely living. And the back air. That's going to be the tournament.
My after game options while he's in Star KO. Taunt rollout.
Well,
That one
that's
was
the
pretty
tournament.
intense.
Went to a game 9.
Game
Really
9.
solid play by both players. Anything you have to say for winning?
By coincidence, this is the exact score that me and Skidron's last tournament was. Game 9, he reset bracket 3-1, and then I clutched at 3-2.
Nice.
Conspiracy.
Maybe it's all staged. Who knows?
Yeah, scripted tournaments in Australia?
Trying to make a scene where there is none? Well,
We have a little decent scene here.
that's going to be the end of the tournament.